Kendra Bishop with the Bishop Real Estate Group, and I am here for our monthly market update. It is the first week of August, and I'm excited to talk to you today about what the heck is going on in this market. It is crazy busy. I want to give you some insight on stats, what we're seeing in the market, what's real numbers versus not real numbers. I want to answer the question I'm getting asked everywhere I go. What's my prediction of the market? Should I wait till spring to buy or sell? What's going to happen? It's election year. So I'm going to talk about all of those things today, and then give you some real life stories of what we're seeing out in the marketplace. So let's get started. We got lots to cover. Market stats, what's happening in the market. July numbers are in, first week of August numbers are in. Here's what we're seeing. From this time last year, listings on market for sale homes are down 47%. Solds are up 6.5%. Pendings are up almost 25%. And those are stats off the entire Sacramento region. Now let's dig into some really crazy numbers. If we go into over $1 million homes in inventory, solds are up 103% from this time last year. Pendings are up 176%. So yes, we are seeing a very busy, active market. The average months of inventory is under a month, 0.9 months of inventory. Over $1 million, 1.6 months of inventory. It is absolutely a seller's market, but I'm going to caution you on that. It's a seller's market that needs very good pricing, very good marketing to make sure that we're appealing to the current and correct buyers in this marketplace. Our average price per square foot in the region is sitting at $262 a square foot. That's up about 6% from last year. Our days on market is actually sitting at about 34 days on market. And even with that, the first week of August, those numbers have started to come down. So we expect August, those numbers to come down. So what does that mean? What are we seeing in the market? We're seeing a flurry of activity. We're seeing lots of buyers competing in the marketplace for homes on MLS. And we're seeing a lot of activity taking place off of MLS. We are selling multiple homes before they ever hit MLS. And we are seeing that out and about the region. We are also seeing that the buyers in the marketplace today are very well qualified buyers. We are not seeing any kind of speculative lending. We are not seeing any subprime loans. We are seeing lots of cash. We are seeing lots of very significant down payments and very well qualified buyers. So what does that mean? That means that we don't anticipate this market slowing down anytime soon, which is a blessing to our region with all that we are going through. But let me tell you this, as much as there's a flurry of activity and there's lots of buyers in the marketplace, I will tell you that every transaction we are in and working through these last few months have been very difficult. More hurdles than I have ever seen in my 18 years in this business. And we are definitely here at the Bishop Real Estate Group putting our heads together and using our experience to make sure that every transaction closes as we hit these hurdles. I will tell you that this is a market that you do not want to be working with a part-time agent or someone from outside the area, because relationships that we have in this marketplace are definitely driving the success of our transactions. We are finding that our reputation of working with integrity, of knowing our business and what we do, is definitely helping us get the edge in competitive situations where we are in a multiple bidding situation, where we are in a difficult transaction that we all have to work together. And so it is important that you work with someone that understands the idiosyncrasies of this market, because it's very different. So where are we going? What's going to happen? Typically, I would say it's an election year. Typically, I would say we are going to see a slowdown in the fall. There are no indications that that is happening this year, because it's a very different market in this COVID environment. As we all prepare to get our kids back to homeschool, we are finding more and more folks coming from Southern California, from the Bay Area, wanting to shelter in place somewhere that they can get a lot more home and land in a suburb for their money. And there's a lot of positive about coming to our region, either as a first-time home buyer, as a move-up buyer, and we're seeing a lot of that. We're also seeing the other side. We are starting to see those folks that are having some economic and financial difficulties, and we're really sad to see that. And yet we're working with those folks as well. And I have had, and we have had, our first transaction over a COVID divorce. We have had folks that have needed to sell their homes because of financial hardship because of this market. And so for those, we want you to know that at the core of our business is to work from a place of confidentiality and high integrity. We are here to support you, whatever your situation may be. And we want you to know that every conversation we have with our clients is handled with just complete and utter confidentiality. We handle every transaction the way we would want someone to handle ours. It is too small of a community and too small of a place to not handle with such confidentiality. So we hope that as you're going through your journey this year, that your family is staying healthy, that you are staying happy, that you are enjoying the additional time together. And we hope that you reach out to us if we can be of any service for you. We are seeing everything from upsizing to downsizing to right-sizing to investing to moving out of state to moving in state. Gosh, we are seeing it all. And we want to continue to be your real estate partner, resource, and friend through this time. So until next month, there's the numbers for you. I'm not predicting any kind of slowdown whatsoever. I'll report back in September and wishing you an August of health, happiness, and kids going back to school. Take care.